Introducing the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'6", starting at guard, number 5, Stephen, number 5. 6'3", at guard, number 4, De'Aaron Fox. 7'6", the man in the middle, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. 6'9", starting at forward, number 11, Lee. 6'8", at forward, number 2, Kevin Lee. This is your San Antonio Spurs.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, and this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Smith. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's the professor in at the point. And for the Spurs, they've got Victor Wembanyama. And it's Insanity in at the 2. With the NBA season out of its early stages now, Grant, there have been more than a few surprises.
Oh, I love surprises. And every season, there are a few guys who take a major leap forward. Something just clicks for them, or the skills all just come together. But regardless, it's always a fun surprise for fans and broadcasters, too.
Here's Lee. Here's Wembanyama. Good.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Here's Milwaukee. Here's the professor. And it's Lee with the rebound. To the paint. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Fox outside. Fades. Victor Wembanyama again. Wembanyama's gotten his third basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Shot from the top of the key. And that one's good. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Lee. Covered by Smith.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Antetokounmpo surveys. To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here they come. Pass to Lee. Puts up a 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Lee's got 5 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's the professor. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Pass to Turner. Will it go? And it's Lee with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. But Brent, one area of the floor where the Bucks really shine is on defense.
Yeah, no question. This defense is one that just smothers you, and if you're not ready for it, they can come at you defensively in ways. They don't let you rebound. They pressure shooters. They're going to make you work for every bucket.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Bucks getting their last shot to go.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. Taking a look at Milwaukee, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
I think for the Bucks, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Wembanyama, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Lee, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's the 3. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Lee. 27 points his last game. And the shot goes in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's the professor. Insanity pulls it in.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Miles Turner.
No good on that one.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And he sinks the second. So it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 16-point lead. Lee misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
It's time to fire off some T-shirts. The loudest section gets one. Who wants one?
At the 2K leaderboard, here are the top glass cleaners over the past 10 games. Smith outside. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Well, the Bucks shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Pass to the professor. Got a hand on it. Here's Lee. He had 31 in the win against Memphis.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
It's stolen by Wembanyama, and they're on the break. Fox, the pass to Lee. Shot on the wing. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wembanyama, pass to Lee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And here's a look at some numbers for Miles Turner. And here's Fox. 23 points for him last game against Memphis.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Lee.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Milwaukee. Here's the professor, coming off a 37-point game against Indiana.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals. Had great activity.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting? They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Fox. Lee on the wing. Wembanyama against Turner. Kept alive.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Here's the professor. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. And he gets that one.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
San Antonio's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Lee, the pass to Insanity. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Insanity, covered by Smith. Here's Lee. Sinks the tray. Lee's got 12 points in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to the professor. With some arc. Blocked.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Fox. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his legs. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
Bobby Portis. Devin Vassell.
Here's Insanity. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
At the line for San Antonio, Lee.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. And the shot's good.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Fox, the pass to Lee. Pass to Lee.
2 minutes
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's the professor. 6 points for him. Here's Portis for 3. Buries it from 3. Portis has got 5 now.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
Now here's Fox. Defense is right there. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Fox. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And when you talk about raw speed and quickness, no one better than De'Aaron Fox.
BA, if we went into the locker room and looked at the dry erase board, the number one thing up there on the scouting report. Is beware of De'Aaron Fox in the open court. Such a tremendous finisher and such a great attacker of the basket.
Here's the professor. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 4 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Insanity. Rebound, Milwaukee.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And it's the professor missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After the basket by San Antonio. Pass to the professor. Looking to get back on track. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. The professor's got 8.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
And so it's San Antonio with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Taking a look at the Bucks. We've got Green, Devin Vassell out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Bobby Portis, and it's the professor in at point guard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that. Launches it from deep. San Antonio with a rebound. Lee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the Bucks shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Vassell. Sends it home from three-point land. Vassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
Out to Fox. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Fox has got 11 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Green. He's scoreless. And there's the rejection. Here's Lee. Here's Fox. That one falls. He's got 13.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Vassell. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. It's good on the putback. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
And De'Aaron Fox picking up the crumbs there on the inside, but gets his team a second effort.
Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it, and the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at Lee. He's gathered enough votes to currently sit at the number 4 spot on the list. He must be excited about the prospect of competing in this event at All-Star Weekend.
And it's obvious the fans want him there as well. He's a dangerous man from beyond the arc who could have a real shot at winning that event.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
The Bucks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Fires it. And it's the professor missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's the professor. He's got 12. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be a second foul of the game. Cornette checked in for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for De'Aaron Fox.
Luke Cornette, Sohan.
On the wing, Vassell. Out to Portis. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Portis has got 7 points in the game.
And Portis not afraid from the mid-range. That's where he can do some work.
Here's Lee. Green covering. Pass to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Lee misses.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Here's the professor. He got a piece of it. Here's Sohan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Chalk up 2 there.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside, Green. Here's Portis for 3. And it's Lee with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Lee. Here's Sohan. Here's Lee. Offensive rebound from the arc. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's the professor. He's got 12. Vassell outside. Pass to Portis. Fader on the way. Sohan with a rebound.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
It's good. Lee's got 25 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They need this. The professor with a bucket.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
They grabbed their own miss. Sohan banked it in off the glass. Sohan's got his second bucket of the night.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Lets a floater go. Pass to Lee. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Here's Lee. 10 points for him, and he dunks it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
The professor with a bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Insanity. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. And he drops it in from the low post.
Tough bucket from Murphy. Good defense on him, but just better offense.
Here's Insanity. Into the lane. Ooh, poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's the Professor. And the layup is good off the glass. The Professor's got 22.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Insanity passes to Lee. Up and over Smith. Lee misses. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Big slam by Murphy. His teammates encourage him to be aggressive, to make plays like that.
Here's Lee. 12 points for him. Pass to Insanity. Back to Lee. The 3 is up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Sohan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the drive. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Sohan. Here's Lee from outside the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Lee's got 30.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Here's the Professor. He's got 22. Five on the clock. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Down low. 1:56 left in the second. Here's Sohan. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Murphy. A look at the best first-year players when it comes to three-point shooting.
At the line for your Spurs, Sohan. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Both good from the line that time. 1:50 left in the second quarter. Here's the Professor. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Insanity. Pass to Lee. Here's Lee. Baseline jumper right on the money. Lee's got 32 points in the game.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Antetokounmpo inside. Looking to end the run. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Connor. Uneasy, too, on the layup. 24 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Insanity. Good on the bucket.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Connor. One shot.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's Lee. He's got 15. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. It's stolen away. The drive by Wembanyama. Shoots over Turner. And there are the Spurs with another bucket. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man, that's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
And so the San Antonio Spurs destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More 2K action in just a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that? I got it. Yeah. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've got De'Aaron Fox. And it's Lee in at the four-man position. That's the San Antonio 5. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Connor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. And San Antonio has possession. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Smith.
Get out of the way!
Wow. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Fox deciding where to go with it. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Smith.
And the Spurs shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Lee. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio again missing.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Tries to break his up.
Get up to throw down. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Insanity passes to Fox. Out to the right wing. Here's Insanity. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Insanity's got 6 points. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fox outside. Shoots off the step back. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo finds Smith. Here's the professor. There's another block.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. And it's Fox missing. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's the professor. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
He drops it from range.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Here's the professor. And he's got 28 now. To the paint to halt the run, and Smith lays it up and in. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Lee. Here's Insanity. 4-3. They get it back. And he throws it down with one hand.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. But that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Here's Fox, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, Brent, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, still one of the league's elite players.
Unbelievable, BA, the way he started off his career. You felt like there was an end to his improvement. That hasn't been the case. Just a strong work ethic, his desire to compete every day that he's in the gym, and the guy keeps getting better. That's scary.
Lee. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game. Here's the professor. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, BA, anchoring the defense.
Pass to Turner. Here's the professor. 6 to shoot.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 11.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Fox left side. Pass to Lee. Out to the right wing. Now here's Fox. Guarded closely. And that one drops for him. Lee's gotten 4 this quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Antetokounmpo, left side. He's covered by Fox. Now here's Smith. Defense right on him. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now a moment for the 2K leaderboards. The top scoring teams in the NBA. San Antonio in second.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Fox outside. Wembanyama down low. He's against Turner. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Antetokounmpo, the pass to the professor. Step back shot. Rebound San Antonio.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Lee. He's got 36 points. Off target from 3-point range. Smith passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the professor. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. The professor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Lee, the pass to Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
A nice shot by Smith.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's the professor. He's got 31. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Connor. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for San Antonio. Cornette comes in for Wembanyama. And Sohan subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. The Bucks also with a sub. Vassell's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. San Antonio has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Lee, the pass to Insanity. Knocks it loose. 11 feet out. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Tough for a defender to challenge the shot when the height differential is so pronounced.
Here's the professor. 33 points for him. Second chance effort. Blocked. And he gets it back. Smith outside. Pass to the professor. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Sohan with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Bucks shooting 35% in the third quarter. Driving inside. Here's Lee. He's got it.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's the professor. Here's Turner. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Smith passes to the professor. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Lee. He's got 40 now. And no good. Yep, that one goes. The professor's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
And the basket by Lee.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Knocked away. It's stolen. And he's got a 5x5. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's the professor. Give him 35. Vassell outside. He buries it from 3. Vassell's got 6.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Insanity passes to Lee. Over Smith. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the professor. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's inside.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Smith right side. The fadeaway. Here's Turner. And he makes it on the layup.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Insanity. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lee. Unable to get that one. And so the San Antonio Spurs way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possession. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
What they're banking on is us going too quick, forcing turnovers. That's how they can score. Just be solid, okay? Come on.
Telling his guys not to fall into their trap. Coach Rivers wants his team to play their style of basketball.
And it's really good advice, B.A. You can't afford to play the other team's pace or you're just going to get torched.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Bucks, we've got Smith, Trey Murphy out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's the professor in at the point guard position. Now here's Vassell. There's the block. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. We've had some major international prospects of late. How difficult is it scouting players from outside the U.S., Brent?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult just because the international game has such differences in the way not only the game is played, but the way the game is called and the production that happens in those games. BA trying to translate that over to the NBA style, that's difficult. But rest assured, there are talented scouts, talented evaluators out there that have found the guys who have come to the United States, played in the NBA, and played at the highest level to earn the MVP award. Now that's saying something.
And he drops the first. Good on both. Here's the professor. Vassell outside. Smith outside. Here's the professor. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's the professor, following the bucket by the Spurs. The three. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
Here's Lee, covered by Smith. From 15 feet away, Lee misses.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Rebound San Antonio. Lee's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the layup falls. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's the professor, and the bucket is good.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Vassell. And the NBA adding a minimum amount of games played for major awards now. What do you think about that, Brent?
Yeah, I love it. I love the fact that everybody's going to have to reach a certain marker in order to be eligible. That keeps guys hungry, keeps guys wanting to be healthy and work through injuries and push themselves a little bit. It also forces teams to get their star players on the floor and do what they can to make sure that they're getting the production that they need from the guys that they're paying most. So I love the NBA adding that minimum amount of games for these awards to be handed out.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Turner from 7 feet away. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And Turner's length is sometimes overwhelming for defenders, which is how he gets these shots to go.
Insanity passes to Lee, and it's in there.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Second personal foul. At the line for one, Lee.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. The Professor, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Vassell, the 3 is up. San Antonio with a rebound. Lee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Wembanyama uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Vassell passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the Professor. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Barnes. And he's going for the lob. The lob. Very well done.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Poke loose. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Lee, the pass to Lee. And he's off from 17. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to the Professor. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
You know, he's doing whatever he wants on offense in this one.
The Bucks have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's the Professor. 3-pointer. Vassell can't get it to go. Here's Lee. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Now off the inbound. Yes, on the jumper. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
The Spurs shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
And for their matchup with the Bulls, it's always exciting when you get to clash with the #1 team. These guys will be hungry to prove themselves in that one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The professor, the pass to Portis, over Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Lee. Antetokounmpo covering, and the basket by Lee. Now Antetokounmpo. And players now able to get richer extensions, up to 140% of their existing salary. But Brent, what was the impetus for that change?
I think in certain cases before, it just didn't make financial sense for players to extend. But if the teams have the ability to go that high above BA and other teams can't offer you that money, you're in that position, you've got to take extensions rather than look for something that's greener pastures. And I think that's going to help teams to retain the players that they value, the players that they drafted, and the players that they foundationally want to keep to build around.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Wembanyama's got 37.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's Smith. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Here's Sohan, covered by Smith. Antetokounmpo with the block. Smith with it. And there are some new league rules, Brent, to prevent those free spending teams from severely outspending others.
Yeah, it's kind of like helping them help themselves in some ways, BA. There are teams that are way over the cap that can still keep the stars that they've got, but it'll be harder to acquire new players, free agents to sign the max deals and add them to your team if you've already spent. So it's getting a little bit more spendy for those that already spent.
And he makes it. Sohan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Fox. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Fox not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
Here's the professor. He's covered by Fox. Fades away. Smith no good.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
They grab their own miss. Wembanyama no good.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
And the Spurs making a change here.
Substitution for your Spurs. Lee, number 5.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Got a piece of it. Now here's Smith. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Fourth personal foul.
And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And here's Fox. Makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
And De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Here's the professor. Lays it up and banks it in. The professor's got 14 points here in the second half.
Woo, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Lee. Antetokounmpo covering. And with the new CBA, Brett, the league making things a little more challenging for the top spending teams.
Yeah, BA, is there a chance that big market teams become a little bit more frugal? Because above that $17.5 million apron, you lose the taxpayer mid-level. You can't shop the buyout market like you used to bolster a team that just needs maybe one veteran piece to finish off a season and put themselves in better position. There's definitely some trade restrictions that are going to keep teams from having some fluidity. So it's buyer beware, and the big spenders are going to have to be a little bit more careful.
Here's Lee. The jump hook. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Fresh.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
.24 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long and good night, everyone.